Hello, everyone. Um, Today we're speaking about success, the definition of success, or the need to redefine what is success for each one of us. So this topic came up because, and we usually try to do this, which is we gather with the team and we think about what is it that we want to speak while planning the content that we want to put out there for you guys. This week was this happens to us several times. We try to do this on a very organic way, try to understand what is the topic that is coming up from our customers, from conversations with friends and family, because normally it mirrors the fact that maybe like this week the topic of success came up because there are many people that are reevaluating their lives and their options in life. And one of the biggest barriers to those to making a wise decision is the definition of success that we all have. And this definition was provided to us throughout our education, society, society's limitations or expectations, and even they come to us through the way that our friends, family, and mostly at work, how people perceive us as successful. And so this week I ran into a good old friend that I haven't seen for maybe 15 years or so, maybe even more. And she just like me, she just quit her job. She was very successful. She had in terms of successful, you see, I'm also biased. She was very successful. She still is. So she had a good position at a company, and she good money, good salary. She has two kids, and she realized that she wasn't spending enough time with her family, especially with her kids, and they grow up so fast. Everyone that has kids know this, that they grow really fast. And they grow fast and they need us, especially at that time, because later on, all their beliefs and thoughts and their personality will be formed when they grow up. So when kids are smaller, they need us the most because they need good role models. But if you're not at home, you're not a role model. So she was saying to me that I realized that my children were being raised by someone at school or the babysitter or someone that wasn't me. And so she decided it was time to quit her job, and she became a freelancer. She's very happy now, finding her way through freelancing consultancy. She does partnerships and events, and she's an amazing, incredible professional. And we were speaking about that. So everyone was saying to her, why are you doing this? You have such a successful career. Why are you quitting your job? Ricardo Semler, who for me is one of the most relevant modern leaders, business leaders. He's Brazilian. He has thousands of employees and very successful businesses too. He has a TED Talk that I truly advise you to listen to, and he starts the TED Talk saying, on Mondays and Thursdays I learn how to die. And this stands for the fact that most of Ricardo's family died of cancer. And so the way he decided to live his life and run his businesses was to think, what if tomorrow the doctor would say to me, hey Ricardo, you have cancer. So you have a terminal disease, how do you want to spend the rest of your days? And so I recently had some challenges in balancing my work and life, and I experienced some burnout, and I realized the same, that these words really resonated with my reality. I thought that, okay, what if today I'm learning how to die? What if tomorrow someone says to me that you only have a few days, a few months to live? How do I want to spend the rest of my days? And so from that point onwards, I redefined my success concept. And so for me now, success means, of course, having my basic needs fulfilled, and this is the Maslow pyramid of having like my security, my bills paid for, my children, my son's school paid for, and all the bills that I have to pay, and having a house, health, and from that point onwards, what do I need to be happy? And in my particular case, I'm still figuring out what is my success definition, but I know that it is highly related to having a balanced life. In my particular case, I connect a lot with human beings. My work is with helping other human beings and companies, and it requires a lot of balance to provide balance to others. So I decided that I wanted to work less hours. And so definition of success for me is working less hours. That doesn't mean less productivity, it just means that I will be more focused and more organized, and the time that I'm working, I'm effectively working. But then the rest of the time I will use it for other things that are relevant and important for me, such as being with my loved ones, such as having me times, exercising. I love to exercise, reading and studying, because my work and my mind requires a lot of food for thoughts and learning new things. And I can say that I now feel that I'm truly successful. Although I had in the past other job titles and maybe even more money, I'm not saying that money is not important to fulfill those needs that we were speaking about, but what I'm saying is there's a combination of things that makes your success definition in your success story. So find out what are the pieces. For me, it's having time for each of the things that make sense for me and fulfill my heart and make me joyful every day and feel more balanced. What is it for you? Get out of the concepts that everyone made for you. Like, what do you feel besides having a good job title and a huge paycheck? What is your definition of success? This is the challenge I have for you this week. Listen to your heart and to what you feel is success for you, and try to live it every day from this point onwards. Have a wonderful week.